Alright, good evening. It is day 16 of this 21-day plus cleanse. Um, Today was good until dinner. So, I woke up 183.4, which is pretty darn awesome. Um, I opted for my fresh fruit for breakfast, so I got a ton of fruit. Actually held me over longer than it did before in the past. When I had the fruit for breakfast, I was hungry like 2 hours later. So I don't know what was different this time, but it held me over longer. Um, Lunch was the salad. I did a little video about making your own vinaigrette. So if you scroll back through my feed and stuff, you can see that. Just a basic vinaigrette, simple. Something you can customize. I made it with basil this time instead of cilantro. I think I like the cilantro one better though. So yeah, I didn't get avocado this time. Usually I get, they allow you maybe a portion of avocado, and if you're a male, they allow you like a whole half of an avocado, but this time no avocado. So it was just like the greens, the tomatoes, all the stuff I usually have, the toasted pumpkin seeds on top, and that was about it. So that still filled me up, kept me good. And then dinner, I'm trying to do this as close to the menu as possible. Dinner tonight was curry cauliflower and lemon kale. So I cooked it up. Cauliflower wasn't that bad. Lemon kale was too lemony. Um, and it just, I don't know. I didn't even finish it. I just wasn't satisfied. Like a lot of these meals I make, and I'm pretty satisfied. I'm okay. Maybe there's one piece that, it's okay. But here it's like the whole thing was like, I don't know. I just ate it because I had to eat it. Maybe that's where I need to get to. Food is fuel. But I wish it tasted a little bit better, to be honest with you. So, you could do the curry cauliflower as a side, but maybe not as like your main course. Um, I'm looking forward to the meals that are coming up the next couple of days, and I don't have the squash they have, and or it's like just roasted beets, so I might defer to my reset in a crunch and get my tempeh and my sweet potato and red pepper soup. So um, that's probably what I'll do for dinner. I'm trying to avoid the shake, mainly just because I want to have the diet and just do this last week as strong as possible. Also because in the shake there's like quinoa, there's grains, and so I think they're trying to have you remove as many grains as possible. They do have like options for grain snacks if you feel like you actually need some grains. But today was fine. I didn't need that. Uh, Now I'm wishing I had a shake for dinner. So it might be an early bedtime. Just go to bed, call it a day. Let's see what else. Anything else? That's about it. I think I got my 10,000 steps in. I think I'm only at like 1,000 calories for the day, so it's cutting back. I don't know what tomorrow will be, but it's definitely not the 1,500. I'm a little tired, so maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe not. I mean, I'm still full, for the most part during the day, so I don't know what to make of that. But I only got a few more days left, and then I can start adding stuff back in, and maybe upping my calories back into the 1,500 or so range. I'm looking forward to that. I'm seeing if I can break that 180 barrier. According to, so I use, well, I'm doing this, like some people just, when they say, oh, you need so many cups of something, they'll just use, a measuring cup. I am physically looking up what a cup of, say, broccoli weighs. It says, okay, a cup of broccoli weighs 100 grams, and I am weighing out 100 grams to be precise. So, where was I going with this? I don't know. I just lost my thought. Anyways, um, I'm just trying to be really particular while I'm doing this. And okay, now I got my thought back. I'm using the scale and I'm using a food tracker to like really keep an idea of like what's going in, what my macros are, all that kind of stuff. And they have this little thing like you can put in a goal. So I had a goal for the longest time of hitting 185 pounds, and so I finally just broke through that. So I'm like, as soon as I broke through that goal of 185 pounds, the food journal recalculated my calories, and it's like, oh, you should be eating 2,400 calories. It's like, holy cow, I'm having like half that. So I put in a new goal of 180 pounds, and that I wanted to lose it at roughly, I don't know, a pound and a half a week or something like that. So it brought me back down to my 1,700 calories. Well, after you're done with your day, you click on this little button at the bottom that says, I've logged everything. And then what it does is somehow it calculates, based on like kind of how you're eating, when will you theoretically reach your goal. So according to this app, I will reach my goal of 180 pounds on September 7th. So what's that? Wednesday of next week. So we'll see. We'll see how right it is. We'll see how that adjusts too. Because it seems like the other night, like I put in quinoa. It said, all right, I put in the quinoa. All right, you'll reach your goal on the 11th. I took off the quinoa. It's like, you'll reach your goal on the 3rd. I'm like, 2/3 cup of quinoa meant the difference of like a week? I don't think so. So, yeah, it's kind of neat to play with. But, so yeah, that's it. No big deal. Some meals are good, some meals are not. So I think next week I'll throw out a new recipe for us to do. Something a little bit more prolific than salad dressing. So stay tuned for that. And let's see if this weight loss continues or what. So thanks for watching. I'm almost done with it. I'm happy. We'll see how things finish up. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you later.